The plan for today was to give Milana a quick free school and just let her have a little bit of a run around. This allows for her just to have a little bit of a play and then to look at her movement without a rider and without a saddle on. She actually moves a lot more freely without a saddle on, I have found when looking at these free schooling videos. Actually, her shoulder flexion is much better, much more consistent. I think her saddle does sometimes engage with her shoulder during the medium trot. I think this is because it's not a dressage saddle, which is straighter cut and avoids the shoulder to allow for that freedom of movement. Studies by Rodin et al. 2017 and Bell et al. 2016 have also looked at how riders still affect the horse even on the flat and affect their back kinematics. So this is something to consider when we're riding them, that actually we can alter their way of going. Here, when you're looking at free schooling and then free jumping, the differences in their techniques. So previous studies have shown that horses have a better jumping technique over a fence without a rider. Other journals, such as a study by Clayton et al. 2021, looks at the characteristics of the flight arc in horses jumping 3 different types of fences in the Olympic competition. And this links to another frequently mentioned reference by Walker et al. 2018, where they look at the back kinematics of 135 show jumpers and how actually they have found that the horse's bascule does not alter over an upright or an oxer fence because they're of that level. This is clearly not Milana's level. She's not jumping 135. However, if she's consistently jumping at a set height of at least 90 centimetres to a metre, she might develop a more consistent technique than she has been previously. And you can see here in this session that she's then started to trot around me in a big circle. I've then encouraged her down to the other end of the school. And now she's started to calm down a bit and isn't just cantering everywhere. We're asking for a bit of medium trot. This was quite hard without being on her with a set of reins, with added control, using my voice, which I think is very important when training horses, to help them understand what we're asking. This was definitely quite a lot of fun for her. I don't think she's done this often. Originally she wasn't quite sure what to do, and then she realised it was a little bit of time just for her to have a play. If you're bringing a horse back from injury, for example, you wouldn't really want to loose school like this. The surface here is quite nice in the middle, but around the edges it's extremely deep, almost up to, past their cannon bone. So this will increase the chances of injury, especially if they have been previously injured. It will increase the likelihood of a sprain or actually causing an injury to a tendon or ligament. And there, talking about injury, that could increase the likelihood of injury as well if you're performing more of the medium to extended paces in the trot and the canter, just because they're overexerting. They might overexert any of their tendons and ligaments and cause injury. Here we were trying to get Milana to do some medium trot strides, just as a practice run. And she did do a few medium trot strides. And here we're just allowing her to cool off and seeing if she will take her head and neck frame a bit longer and lower. She does at times. That's something we can definitely develop over the coming months. She does whenever she's being lunged. She really does relax. And also, when I'm riding her, she does have a longer, lower frame when I'm cooling her off.